Here are 3 leadership tips on how you can balance life and work. Is work life crazy? When you go home, do you still think about work? Or how about this? Have you ever had a hard time at home, either with family, friends, siblings, spouse, whatever it is, and then it carries on with you in your head and your thought process when you go to work? And so now you might have attitude at work, or it just weighs heavy on your shoulders at work. Or the exact opposite, you've had a rough time at work, you come home after a long day, and you don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to veg out, watch TV, and just kick back. But your mind keeps on thinking about this issue at work. I'm going to show you 3 leadership tips on how to balance work life and home life. You ready? Let's get into it. So here's my thought on work life and home life balance. I heard this the other day and it really piqued my interest, so I'm going to tell you, and you let me know what you think about this down in the comments. I don't want a leader or a worker to balance work and home life. And here's the thought process behind that. I don't want a boss or an employee to balance at work both home life and work. One will always take precedence. It's almost like people when they say, oh, I'm a really good multitasker. No, you're not. You cannot fully 100% do one thing that needs an outcome from not only your thought process, but your actual hands in work, and then be 100% somewhere else, or 50% here and 50% here. You cannot give 100% to 2 different things. Now, can I be on the phone, listen, and chew gum at the same time? Yes, absolutely. But one doesn't need the other to process, like, I have to think about chewing and open your mouth and close your mouth and open your mouth and close your mouth. Oh, and I have to listen. Because there's only one action that utilizes your thought process is listening to this other person. However, I cannot plan a vacation at work and still get things done. Can my mind be thinking about where can we go and how much budget do we have and vice versa? Yes. However, your mind is not fully engaged at work because it's fully in vacation mode planning the vacation. I don't want my workers or my leader for that matter to be balanced. I need you 100% at work. And here's the flip side that I tell my employees is, but when you go home, I need you 100% at home. Don't work. Don't reply to emails. Stop it. You are fully engulfed in your spouse, in your kids, whatever it is, anything but work. So tip number 1 is to be fully engaged where you are. If you're at work, work. If you're at home, be at home. Here's the caveat to that, is what takes precedence. I would say that family, my loved ones, takes precedence. What I mean by that is if I get a call at work and I get a call that says that my son has gotten hurt at school, I immediately am 100% at home in my mind. Hey boss, gotta go. No, you can't. Yes, I am. You can't leave yet. My kid is hurt and I have to go. Or there's an emergency and I have to go. Hey, if you leave here, you're fired. Peace out. See you later. You know my priority. I've gotten this call before at work. Hey dad, I forgot my cleats. Can you bring it to me? Sorry, I'm fully engaged at work. Your responsibility is to make sure that you have your uniform and your equipment is with you. I told you at home when I was 100% at home, make sure that all your equipment is in your bag and take it with you. And you said, yeah. Sorry, you're gonna learn. If you have to run laps or run lines or whatever at school with your coach, you're gonna learn. I have to be 100% at work and I have to be 100% at home. I get a call from my boss and says, it's an emergency and I need these numbers. I might have that conversation with my boss ahead of time. Hey, my phone is off at 7 o'clock. So there might be some wiggle room where you can do 50-50 in, hey, from 6 to 7 o'clock, my phone's on. If you need me, I'm here. I might be able to break away from my family, but the line is the line. Is set. I've had my boss call me and say, hey, we need to talk. You can have me between 8 and 5, 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., but right now it's family time. Unless I'm salary, right? Unless I'm salary in a salary position, I might make an exception, but even then, I still have my parameters. I cannot check my email. So on my phone, which takes me to step 2. On your phone, if you want work-life balance, stop the notifications. Turn the notifications off from your email on your phone. Put it on Do Not Disturb, whatever it is. I don't take calls. I don't take emails when I'm at home. Sorry, there's a line, spouse, kids, vacation, line, work is below that line. You didn't make it. Sorry. So that second tip is turn your notifications or your phone off. If you want balance, turn this bad boy off, put it in another room, and be present with the people you want to be present with. Spouse, kids, friends, whatever it is. If you're like, I don't have any of those things, I'm not married, I'm single, whatever, put your phone in the other room. If you want to veg out and watch TV or go for a walk, just separate from the thing that is going to keep you tied down. Remember, I want to be 100% here. And then the third tip, take your breaks. I was a big person that I would skip my lunches or my 10-minute breaks and I would just work, or I would have a working lunch and I would eat and work. You need to separate yourself from work. So go out and have lunch. If you take your lunch, go out, drive to a park, go to another location and eat your lunch. Partake in replying to text messages and things like that. I would even say turn off your emails on your phone. It is strictly for friends and family, contact, social media, whatever you want, but take your lunch. So 3 tips just to recap. 1, be 100%. If you want balance, you have to be 100% in work and 100% at home. Cannot do 50-50. You cannot have balance that way. Think about an actual balance. I cannot be 100% here if I'm giving 50% over here. I want it to be 100% at work. Everything is here. And if I'm at home, I'm 100% at home. 100%. The second tip is turning off your notifications to make sure that you have that balance. I'm at home. You create that line. Put your phone in another room. That's going to create and make sure that you have balance. Even at work, get your phone. You have do not disturb, and the only people that can come through that do not disturb is your loved ones or whatever it is. Turn that function on. Put your phone in the drawer and just get to work. I like to even do this. A little added bonus is set a timer for 5 minutes. Work hard for 5 minutes. Return emails. Put stuff in. It goes off. Get up. Stretch. Go again. And maybe you prolong it to 6 minutes or 7 minutes or 10 minutes. But I found, and there's actually studies out there that shows when I can work in bursts of 5 to 10 minutes, even 12 minutes, and then get up, stretch, take a break, I'm actually more productive working in these 5 to 12 minute spurts, take a minute break, come back, than being distracted every 2-3 minutes by my phone and notifications. So put your phone away, both at home and at work. And third, take your designated breaks and lunches. That is going to give you balance. I would even say this, take your breaks at home. You can take a break from your kids or your spouse. Get up earlier, go for a walk. Stay up a little bit later, go for a walk. Take time for you and you will have an actual balance, 100% at work and 100% at home. If you found value in this, do me a favor and let's balance things out. On my analytics, you can see people who are avid watchers, and then I have a whole bunch of people who see my videos and they don't subscribe. Let's try to balance that out. So if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and click subscribe and help bring balance to the YouTube channel, and we will see you on the next video. Subscribe now.